Hi, I am Francis Kambili Mzembe, a PhD student from the University of Hull in the United Kingdom. I'll be presenting our paper titled Synchronous Multi-User Cross-Platform Virtual Reality for School Teachers. Now, the study discussed in our paper was motivated by the need for improving secondary school education in Malawi, as highlighted by the government of Malawi. Due to some of the benefits of applying VR to education, such as increased student motivation, we believe that the use of real-time interactive 3D environments simulated using VR technology as a tool for teaching can potentially enhance the secondary school curriculum in Malawi. However, we could not find any documented evidence relating to the use of real-time interactive 3D environments simulated using VR technologies for education in Malawi. Therefore, in relation to the proposed tools and technologies discussed in our paper, the context for the study is of Malawi, which is one of the most underdeveloped countries in the world, with several technology usage-related challenges in education, such as significant levels of computer illiteracy amongst teachers and educators, high cost of internet services, and limited coverage and access to electricity to large parts of the population, including secondary schools. With this context and these challenges in mind, the study discussed in this paper proposes tools and VR technologies that can be developed and used for the purpose of facilitating the process of assessing the feasibility of utilizing VR technologies for secondary school teaching in Malawi. Now, working with school educators in Malawi during a feasibility study would underscore the importance of involving teachers in the design and development of software for educational purposes, since teachers are well suited to provide insight into the context in which the technologies in question are to be used. Therefore, the study discussed in our paper proposes that VR application developers take a user-centered design approach where teachers in Malawi are involved in the development and implementation of VR applications for use in school teaching in Malawi. In this regard, the study discussed in this paper developed and utilized a questionnaire as a tool to be used to assess the extent of knowledge, experience, and interest in digital and VR technologies amongst secondary school educators in Malawi. At the time of writing the paper presented here, the questionnaire was only tested for any potential problems with school educators in England before it was to be used for primary data collection in Malawi. Now, another proposed tool to aid feasibility assessment is the use of prototypes, which can be used to investigate a problem as well as assessing the feasibility of a given design. In this regard, the study discussed in our paper proposes the use of VR prototypes as a communication tool between VR application developers and school educators in Malawi during a feasibility study. In addition, the study discussed in our paper proposes that these prototypes be developed to account for the context of Malawi and to showcase the potential for accessible and inclusive features within this context. And our paper discusses a VR application prototype that was developed using the Unreal Engine 4 game engine, and the prototype illustrates the capabilities of the proposed technologies within the context of Malawi. Now, functionality of the VR prototype is fairly basic, in which users can synchronously interact with the 3D environment by contributing to the construction of a house-like structure as shown in the three diagrams. And the prototype was built on top of a template from the Unreal Engine game engine, and it utilizes art assets and additional functionality procured for free from the Unreal Engine marketplace. The VR prototype presented in our paper was designed and developed to showcase the following. Firstly, it was implemented to showcase a design and implementation that does not rely on electricity from the national electricity grid in Malawi. And in this case, supported devices include battery-powered devices such as the Oculus Quest a standalone headset, and Android mobile devices. The prototype was also implemented to showcase a design and implementation which considers usage in a classroom environment in the context of Malawi. And in this case, Synchronous collaborative experience is enabled through a local area network set up on a router. The prototype was also implemented to showcase a design which does not rely on the internet for network connectivity for multi-user collaborative experiences. And in this case, reliance on the internet or an existing network infrastructure is avoided by enabling multi-user functionality through a local area network set up on a router. Finally, the prototype was implemented to showcase the potential for developing accessible and inclusive features, and in this case, different types of VR devices are supported, which opens the possibility for enabling users who might otherwise have challenge using a specific device to still use the application with alternate devices. In conclusion, due to the apparent lack of documented evidence regarding the utilization of VR technologies for education in Malawi, our paper proposed tools and VR technologies that can be used and developed by application developers to aid in the process of assessing the feasibility of utilizing VR technologies for secondary school teaching in the context of Malawi. And in future, the prototype will be iterated on with the aim of developing a functional VR prototype application that can be used as a tool to carry out a feasibility study of employing real-time in 3D environments simulated using VR technologies for secondary school teaching in Malawi. Thank you.